J. Cole, Jermaine Cole, Fayetteville, North Carolina. The warm-up, the come-up, the sideline story. That J. Cole. You damn right, that J. Cole is back with another verse. And people talking very highly about it. I ain't want to listen to it until I got time to do a reaction video on YouTube. So here we are. He is on my boy Daylyt stuff. Daylyt is one of the best rappers as far as like actual skill in the world. Point blank, period. Daylyt versus Tay-Rock. Daylyt put on the best performance that I've ever seen in battle rap history. If you ain't seen that, then check that out. Daylyt versus Tay-Rock. Every single round from Daylyt was ridiculous. And he's a ridiculous rapper too. As far as music-wise, he is a part of TDE as well, which some people don't know that. Doechii did my man's kind of dirty, not knowing who he was on Joe Budden podcast. Anyway, we move, ladies and gentlemen. This is called A Plate of Collard Greens, and I'm excited. Let's see what it's hitting for.
Yeah. P, I see you.
They went crazy on Pop, by the way, on J. Cole's mixtape.
Oh, this shit feel like... You know that feeling when... Yeah. Just pray for me on the 3rd. It's a body chopped in thirds, I heard. A lot of sheep in a circle, and you the goat, the Judas coming and purge. It hurt them every time you splurge. All this time spent, the mind sent the haters at me. It make me happy knowing they can never touch me. I tackle every goal he made, they think we playing rugby. The rugby and the ghost look like a floor at the haunted house.
I tackle every goal he made, think you playing rugby. I feel like you're not going to pick up every Daylyt thing first. Let me go back a little bit, y'all.
I'm spent, the mind sent the haters at me. It make me happy knowing they can never touch me. I tackle every goal he made, they think we playing rugby.
I tackle every goal he made, so not just goalie rugby, and of course goal he made, but and tackling, you know what I mean? Because they also tackle in and they got goalies. They tackle and got goalies rugby. That's fire.
The rugby and the ghost look like a floor at the haunted house. 600,000 on 200 acres. I know it hurt them bad. Paparazzi peek, we close the curtains. I know it hurt them mad. Yeah. It's like a verse that the pastor gave from the pulpit. They mad adore me, but I ain't here for the bullshit. Never stress.
They mad at God damn Daylyt. They mad adore me, like, you know, mad like New York's like oh hella, like, man, that's mad. This man hot, like this fool mad hot. They mad adore me, but I ain't here for the bullshit. That's crazy.
That's who they gonna bless today. I knew I'd get a meal. I came from Section 8, ain't stressed the plate. Yeah, the rest is greatness. It's history in the making. His story he making. Take it to the fact that we was taking place inside the trap tap with laxatives, and we think that we running shit. Relax and relapse, dope, lift up 100 clips.
Can I say, I don't really like those. Does anybody feel me? I'm not a fan of like the shit bars. Like sometimes it works, but like, you know what I mean? Like, oh, we tap the laxatives, but we think we running shit. I get what he's saying. I get the metaphor and all that, but I'm really not into those type bars, generally speaking.
Blocks turn hunted, growth stunted like Barnum and relapse, dope, lift up 100 clips. Some blocks turn hunted, growth stunted like Barnum and Bailey, hard for the babies, clowning, drowning they surroundings if I op out. Backseat of the police car, but never cop out. The pole too low to stop doubting for better days. The sun bright out, children let it raise. If you hear this, keep your head up, praise. Go. Go.
On first listen, I love Daylyt. It's not the hardest Daylyt I've heard, which is crazy because it's him and J. Cole together. So, but of course I'm gonna go back and listen multiple times, listen to read Rap Genius and stuff. But it wasn't the hardest I've heard Daylyt, and I'm interested in seeing I was interested in seeing who went harder out of them two.
Praise. Go. Go.
Yeah. What up, Cole?
The reign is obsolete. Jermaine is out to be celebrated, paraded out in the streets for days, if not for weeks, for bringing us out the bleakest burning pit. My words are slick when it's my turn to kick. I apply pressure like I'm trained to stop a leak. How vain.
When it's my turn to kick, I apply pressure like a tourniquet. You trying to stop the leak. When it's my turn to, that's hard. And this flow, nah, back it up. No Diddy.
Go.
The flow he came in with is crazy.
The reign is obsolete. Jermaine is out to be celebrated, paraded out in the streets for days, if not for weeks, for bringing us out the bleakest burning pit. My words are slick when it's my turn to kick. I apply pressure like I'm trained to stop a leak. How vain is my belief to say that I could be the greatest y'all done seen, when my cadence proper from days I laid across the street from these Caucasian neighbors. New kids I stayed around are green and not as mean as my homies that played on Project Swings. Where fate is not foreseen. My brain stained, ingrained with the stories of slain bodies from heinous robberies. And rated R regimes, exchanging raw for cream, tricked them, it went left.
Damn, nigga! Oh my God! He rap like he broke still. He rapping like he broke. Come on, bro. That's what I'm talking about, bruh. People be acting like they hungry or something. No, you ain't, bro. Well, man, why don't nobody listen to my music? Why you letting J. Cole out-rap you if you ain't rich? But he rich and he out-rapping you, though. Like, he got millions. He got famous fans all around the world. Ain't you hungry? Why ain't you rapping like this? To the rappers out there who be crying, complaining. You ain't listen to my homie music. My homie ain't rapping like this, bruh. What you want me to do? If my homies rap like this, I listen to his album every goddamn day, all day. Huh? Every day, all day, I listen to my homie album if he sound like this.
They pulling up, shooting like Tatum off a screen. The bills is due as kids, we knew the way the calls would ring. Since mom ain't paid them off, we trained to watch the names across the screen and let collections pass just like we failed to make an offering. Gotta channel thoughts, cause damn, the cable off it seems. Deep down, I hated Halloween.
Bro, how can I explain it, brother? Even the delivery, now that might be something that on one hand you got to work on it, on the other hand you kind of either got it or you don't. Like, you know what I'm saying? Not to ride my own meat or nothing like, but for me, for example, one of the things that helped me with YouTube, where I host shows and stuff like that around the world in esports, right? I just got a voice for it. J. Cole's voice just sounds right doing this, bro. Do you get what I'm saying? No, did he? Like, it just like Drake. Like, Drake has a great voice to rap or to be on hooks and stuff like that. It just sounds good. Not only that, though, it's damn near he has like a little melodic thing going on, like across the TV screen. Like, the little inflections he's doing is on purpose and calculated. I mean, it's probably just a punch is a punch Bruce Lee stuff now, where you can do it without thinking. But this is technique, ladies and gentlemen. This is technique. This is skill. But you're supposed to make it look effortless. And that's what he's doing.
Brain with the stories of slain bodies from heinous robberies. And rated R regimes exchanging raw for cream, tricked them.
Rated R regimes exchanging raw for cream? Like, bro, what are you doing, bro? You snapping.
Went left, they pulling up, shooting like Tatum off a screen.
It went left. I didn't realize he said the went left part. It went left, they pulling up, shooting like Tatum off a screen. He going crazy.
The bills is due as kids, we knew the way the calls would ring. Since mom ain't paid them off, we trained to watch the names across the screen.
Hold up, I'm just seeing what he's saying too, bro. He talking about how when we was kids in the hood and like the bill collectors call and we trained to not answer the phone. We just look at the caller ID. We used to have caller ID back then. We had house phones back then, bro. And when we was kids, and you know not to answer that. You know that, hey, you know mom probably ain't paid that. Don't answer that phone. We trained to watch the screen. Hard.
Collections passes like we failed to make an offering. Got a chance.
Collections passes. It's like we failed to make an offering.
No thoughts, cause damn, the cable off it seems. Deep down I hated Halloween with all that I have seen. Who needs another way to cause a scream? Dangerous as the king of pop. How well they spin your block. No moves, minimal, smooth criminals. The whole gang doing insane amount of lean. This ain't prescribed.
Smooth criminals. The whole gang doing insane amount of lean. This is J. Cole. This is J. Cole, bro. This the rapper that got me through high school, bro. This is that. This is that guy. Him and Lupe Fiasco. Shout out to Lupe. And of course a lot of other rappers, but especially J. Cole and Lupe Fiasco. Bro, did he even do Billie Jean yet? He must probably do Billie Jean next because it just fits the rhyme scheme. This is crazy.
Needs another way to cause a scream. Dangerous as the king of pop. How well they spin your block. No moves, minimal, smooth criminals. The whole gang doing insane amount of lean. This ain't prescribed cause there's no doc for pain they harboring. Some pray to God but it's odd cause Satan's catered all their dreams. Spiritually malnourished, dehydrated. Some pray to God but it's odd cause Satan's catered all their dreams.
Pray to God, but it's odd because Satan's cater all their dreams.
Spiritually malnourished, dehydrated, now they fiend for truth in these flows. Food for their souls to make it all serene.
Oh,
well, here's a plate of collard greens.
Oh my God! Watch the party! got what you just said at the end right there, J. Cole. He just said watch the party die.
Spiritually malnourished, dehydrated, now they fiend for truth in these flows, food for their souls to make it all serene. Well, here's a plate of collard greens.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, I miss this. I miss this feeling. Wow. Yo. Hey, J. Cole. The fall off. I need that expeditiously, champion. You's a bad man. You's a bad man. You a different beast in the same animal as my man R.P. Kobe. You know what I'm saying? Now, this is rap, ladies and gentlemen. I love Daylyt. In the end of the day, no pun intended. In the end of the day, Daylyt, you got walked, bro. And I'm going to support everything you drop, bro. It's no disrespect. It's rap. We going to compare and contrast. That's just how we do, especially when it's rappers that can rap. If it's goddamn two melodic rappers, we don't give it in. We don't compare. In a song like this where it's Daylyt and J. Cole, we know y'all both trying to have the most fire verse. And J. Cole, for me, by a landslide, he took that. But I still am glad that Daylyt made this song and everything. Daylyt is definitely fire. Again, Daylyt versus Tay-Rock, one of the coldest things ever. His radio freestyles on LA Leakers is crazy and all that. But J. Cole went to a different planet on this one. Ladies and gentlemen, I'll be your boy Big Hollywood, Rob TV. Let me know what y'all thought in the comment section. And let me know anything else y'all want me to check out. Bro, I need to be knowing when stuff drop. Like, if something drop, like some hip-hop, whatever, bro, or even new rock, I don't give a damn. DM me on Twitter or something like that, or Instagram. Leave a comment. Let me know what's going on so I can get these videos going. Join Discord. Until the next one, I'm being boy Big Rob TV, Big Hollywood Rob TV, and I'm gone.